Get funding. Things are happening, that's all I can say. 10 out of 10 in terms of pain the first day.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to take having your kiss. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. I'm naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compare.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday. Jesus, today is Tuesday and I have a few things to do. It's 10 past 10 and I have a hair appointment. I have a facial. I also have to do my nails, so we have a lot that we're doing for maintenance day today. Jesus. So I think let us get going. So the hair is done. I just did some cornrows, super simple, from Ruth. Again, she does my installs, so I asked her to braid me. She was really quick. I don't think it took more than 45 minutes. So now I have to rush to the other side of town for my facial and my nail appointments. So let's get going. This is just for extra crispy sound. I think we can explain what we are doing and what we did the last time and like what's the end goal, because I never I didn't say anything. I just said I did dermapen and I didn't say why do you do it and all of that, so maybe you can explain.
Okay, so the main reason for doing a dermapen is for firstly, if you've got pigmentation, it works well to lift the pigmentation, but an added benefit with microneedling is because it creates micro injury on your skin, it actually helps to tighten up your skin, so it works almost as an anti-aging treatment as well.
Okay.
But you know, more than anything, we want that pigmentation gone.
Yeah.
So main thing is that, and then obviously then the anti-aging process is like an added benefit.
Okay.
Ocean stuffers. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Please don't miss my
on the spot, like
I'm putting you on the spot.
I think the last time
I didn't explain anything. Also, my content is doing really well, so I feel like I need to provide accurate facts.
accurate facts on facts.
Ngaben sithi ayi wethu dithethe into engekhoyo.
And I did something.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was saying please don't mess up my edges.
My sister, your edges are messed up already.
Did you
the
mess
one
them up?
side. Now I will make sure I don't.
Okay.
I can still salvage that one side.
Okay. Thank you. I just came from the salon now, literally.
Yes, Anna. Your day is just going.
My friend was saying that I look lighter.
You look lighter. After doing your hair.
No, she was just saying that yesterday on video call, and I was like, I actually never noticed, but I'm noticing now. Like my skin looks bright. guys, I am finally done with my things. It's now 3:45. I'm starving. My nails are done. They are so cute. Did my own nails, just gel over it. My facial is done. I was so cold in there. Oh my goodness. I was feeling so cold because the aircon is on. I even asked for a blanket because I was freezing shame. But anyway, I'm done. Tomorrow is the big day. They were telling me what am I gonna need, what should I expect, blah blah blah, etc. So I think I'm gonna go home. I really want to eat because I'm really hungry right now. I was supposed to meet up with my friend, but my nails just took so long. I started at 1:30. I thought by 2:30 I'd be done because I'm just doing gel. Imagine go to 4, so my nails took 2 hours. But thank you for spending the day with me. I will catch you tomorrow. Please pray over me that everything goes well and all of that. So let us keep going. It's not gonna happen automatically.
How are you feeling?
That's how I feel.
And how's the pain been so far?
I haven't felt any pain.
Great.
But I feel like I've been having weird dreams. But I have things are happening, that's all I could say.
Exactly.
Okay. Hello you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. For those of you that are new, my name is Philela Godlwana, aka Philela G, aka Mrs. Mom, and welcome to my channel. Please thumbs up. Please thumbs up this video. Subscribe down below because a lot of you are watching but you're not subscribed. Share this video with your friends and leave me a comment down below on what do you think about this whole glow up series. But in today's video, I thought I would share how my liposuction went. It's been a week post-op now, so I thought I would share how the whole process has been. And I put up ask me a question on Instagram, and I have a few people that showed some interest, so I thought I would answer those questions. So without any further ado, let us get started. So I think let me just give a brief history about myself, my fitness journey. I have been a relatively fit person most of my life, all of my life I guess, and then 4 years ago I had a baby, and when I got pregnant I was at my fittest, most in shape place that I've ever been. I was very, very fit. I had abs. I was working out like I was in a really, really good place physically. And then I got pregnant, and then post-pregnancy worked my way back into my fitness journey, and I'd say I regained most of it, but I had an issue where I felt like my lower abdomen has some loose skin and some just excess stubborn fat. Let me not say excess, but I have like stubborn fat in my lower belly. So I'm gonna show pictures of me at my fittest and thinnest, I guess if you want to use that word, the leanest I have been before Paris and then after Paris. Those are like the fittest places I've been. And then I'm also gonna show you a picture of where I was right now before I did my liposuction. So my biggest issue is that as much as I work out consistently and I have a relatively healthy lifestyle, when I stop working out, like if I go on a break or something like that, I gain weight relatively quickly on my lower abdomen. So it's not a matter of I want to be thin or anything, it's just that if I'm not like lean and on top of it, my lower abdomen can look, I look like I have a fupa basically, unless if I'm in like the best shape, if that makes sense. And even when I'm in the best shape, my lower abdomen is not as snatched as my upper abdomen. I hope that makes sense. So that was like really my biggest concern, and it really made me feel insecure. And this is something that I've wanted to do since I gave birth. Basically, I was like, I really want to fix my belly because I wasn't happy about it, and just looking back at how it was before. So this is something that really bothered me, really made me feel insecure, and I knew that I really wanted to get it sorted ASAP. And so for the longest time I was going to the gym. I mean, I still go to the gym, but I'm saying I really tried to go about it as natural as possible, meaning that I ate really healthy, worked out 4 to 5 times a week, doing the whole shebang. If you can think about it, I've been doing it. But again, like, just that stubborn fat just won't go away completely, and the loose skin. And this is exactly why I decided to do liposuction. I did my liposuction at Body Sculpting and Medical Spa. It is located in Hazeldean in Pretoria. I'll leave all of their details down below. I had 2 consultations with my doctor before I decided to set a date with my doctor for the procedure. I did Ultra Z liposuction. Yes, that's what it's called. But please don't quote me. I'm not a medical doctor. So if you want to find out more information, just consult a doctor, or you can use my doctor. I'll leave down his details down below. So Ultra Z liposuction is where they pump you with fluid in the area that you want to get treated, which is my stomach. So I had like 4 drips, and then they'll pump you with fluid to basically try to melt your fat, and then after that, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes later, and then they will suction out the fat, of which I think traditional liposuctions that they just vacuum it, if that makes sense. Now, because you have so much fluid, as much as they can take most of it out, it's not all completely drained. So with liposuction, or rather with the liposuction that I got done, I had 5 incisions, 2 under my breasts, 2 in my lower abdomen, and 1 right above my belly button. They don't close up those incisions. The incisions are really small, maybe as small as a stud earring, really small. They don't close it up, they don't stitch it afterwards. They just leave it open so that the fluid can drain. So my procedure took about 2 hours, I think, and they took out around 800 grams to 1 kg of fat, but I think it was like 800 grams because my doctor said that I don't really have a lot of fat. The main thing that we focused on was to sculpt my stomach, basically, more than the fat removal. I did not transfer my fat anywhere. I just removed it. I didn't transfer it to my butt or anything. It was not a BBL. It was not a BBL. It was just fat removal. The fat was not transferred anywhere else. It was just taken out. So that's how much fat they took out. Took around 2 hours. I was awake during the whole thing. Well, I mean, I was in and out of consciousness. I was under local anesthesia, meaning that I couldn't actually feel what they were doing. It didn't hurt during the procedure, but I could see what was happening, but I couldn't like bend or anything. So that's what happened. And then once my procedure was done, there's a lot of bleeding, a lot of blood, a lot of liquid everywhere. So my procedure was done, and then I rested for about an hour, and then I went home. So because the incisions are open when you stand up, it's just like gushes of liquid coming out. I don't want to say blood because it's not all blood. It's a lot of the liquid that they pump you in with and then mixed with blood, so it looks red. So a lot of that comes out. So as soon as you stand up, it's just like floods of all of that, which can be a bit scary. So the area is very sensitive when you stand up, but it was okay. And then when I got home, that's where I started feeling the effects. Again, it's very, very bloody. Like the first day, flames, my darling, flames. So yeah, got home and then I went to sleep. And then when I got up, that's where the pain hit me like a flood. I was in so much pain. I was crying. Like I was contemplating what I did and like I was in so much pain. It was 10 out of 10 for me. I do not have a high pain tolerance, and so I don't have any tattoos or anything. But basically it was a 10 out of 10 for me. There's so many things that are connected to your abdomen that you don't even realize. So like if you cough with your abdomen. Moving your legs is connected to your abdomen. Like so many things. So I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. I had to be assisted. Doing anything was a pain. Couldn't sleep on my side. I slept on my back for like the next 5 days, which can be very uncomfortable. Basically. Very, very tough, very challenging. The first day I was in a lot of pain, so even moving, you think about it before you make a movement, because you're like, is it really that important? Because the area is so sensitive and it's in so much pain. So that's how the experience was for me. 10 out of 10 in terms of pain the first day. And then the second day and the third day, things got really better. I'm now exactly 1 week post-op, and today is my first day back outside. I actually went to the mall. I went to go grab a coffee with my friend. I can actually sit up. Like I'm feeling so much better. I even have the strength to talk. I couldn't even talk like during the first day, because I was in so much pain, and like taking your voice out, your voice comes from your stomach, guys. It was just a lot for me. It was a lot. And at some point I was in the bathroom and I got lightheaded and I fainted. And apparently that's a very common thing, because you lose so much blood, you faint. Some people, I was watching on TikTok and this other girl said that she fainted 3 times because she was trying to take a shower and she fainted 3 times. I just fainted once, but I will say that fainting spells are not a new thing for me. I also fainted last year. I had a health scare. So that is a precondition that I've had. So I'm not gonna completely blame it on the liposuction, but it definitely had an influence because I lost so much blood. I think I changed my clothes 3 times in a matter of a few hours. The same night after the procedure, when I was in bed, there was blood. Okay, so I got cut off somehow, but that was my first day experience. Very bloody, but after the first day the bleeding stopped. I felt so much better, although I was in a lot of pain, but it was not as intense as the first day. And then the days following that, I had different kinds of pains, if that makes sense, but it just definitely wasn't as intense as the first day. But after day 3, so post-op, I had bandages. I didn't have a belt or a waist trainer. And then 3 days later, I went back to the clinic, and then I got my bandages changed, and then I got the belt. So during the first 3 days, you cannot shower because you can't get the bandages wet. So you have to take basically, you must take a cloth and wipe yourself. So just important to note which is important to keep yourself clean, so that you don't get any infection, but also because you have a lot of blood loss, it's also just important to keep yourself clean in that regard. So that was us for the first 3 days. Then I went back to the clinic, and then I got the belt. After the operation, there's a lot of swelling, so my stomach went from, let's say my stomach was like this before the liposuction, it went like this because there's so much swelling. Like my stomach was like just inflamed, lots and lots of swelling, so it's not like instant. I'm still swollen even now. That takes a really long time to go down. So during those first few days I didn't want to talk. My friend was like, you should be vlogging. I was like, I honestly have nothing to say because I was in so much pain. I think also I went through so many pain tablets, like it's ridiculous. I think the past 3 to 4 days I finished like 30 tablets. Like, I don't know, I've been through a lot of pain tablets, and that really helps. And the thing is that when you drink the pain tablets, you honestly feel like, oh, we're doing type of thing, and you feel fine. You know, you're just uncomfortable, you're not in pain. And then when the pain tablets wear out, there is so much pain you don't even want to move. So I had this really tight bandage on the top of my stomach, which is like I couldn't wrap it around all the way throughout my stomach because it would just roll up in my lower abdomen, and that thing was so tight it was digging into my skin. It was actually cutting my skin, and that thing was so painful, and I actually took it out today, and I realized the reason why I was in so much pain is that I had, I think it's called a boil in English, but basically because of the irritation of that bandage and my skin. I don't know what that bandage is called, but it's like really tight. It's, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I have lots of bruising. I'm somebody who bruises easily and heals quite slowly, so I have lots of bruising. I'm still swollen. There are no results yet, in case you're curious. So that is where we are, but today I feel so much better. I feel like my old self, and it's making me feel so excited. I think definitely makes you appreciate your health, but at no point did I regret doing this procedure. I don't know, lie. I was just like, I said what I said, and I'm sticking by it. So far no issues. I am currently wearing a waist trainer or a belt 24 hours a day, unless if I'm showering. So that is us for the foreseeable future. So that's how it's been. I think right now I'm going to read some of the questions because I think I've been talking for a long time already as it is. So the first comment was, nice, tell us about it. So that is my experience so far. If you've had liposuction or any type of cosmetic surgery done, please share your experience down below. I'm very curious. And then another person said, why did you do a liposuction, mommy? I hope you're recovering well. As I explained, it was just an area that made me feel very insecure, and honestly I did this for myself and for nobody else. It was definitely for myself. I just felt like if I could do something about something that makes me feel so uneasy about myself, then I'll definitely do it. So that's why I did liposuction. It was for myself. The other person said, well done, can't wait to see the new body. And then I also can't wait, to be honest, but I feel like I'm giving myself, it's now what, it's May, I'm giving myself until July. I feel like what July to be she caught. And then she asked, is it painful? It's very painful, to be honest, and especially at night. I don't know why. It's like when you have the flu, during the day you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm actually getting better, I'm coping, and then nighttime comes and then it hits you like a bomb. So that's how it's been. It's very painful, and at night, just there's just new revelations after you thought, oh no, I'm okay. So yeah, how much does it cost and what is the recovery pain like? So I did my liposuction at Body Sculpting and Medical Spa, as I mentioned. It is 36,000. So there's a cost breakdown. I hope I'm saying this correctly. Also make sure to follow them on Instagram and DM them if you want more information. So it's a 10,000 deposit clinic fee, and then it's 12,000 to do your lower abdomen, and it's 12,000 to do your lower tummy and upper tummy. Yeah, so it's 10,000, 12 lower, 12 upper, of which I did that. I did my whole stomach. And then it is 1,000 Rand for the garments, so the belts that they give you. And then they also give you antibiotics and pain meds afterwards. And then they also check up on you. So that is how much it was. I am also going to be doing a follow-up treatment which is called Med, which is basically like a skin tightening thing. I've done one session already. I have included in my other previous vlogs, so check it out. But it's basically like I don't want to say laser, but it's like those machines that go on your tummy, and the temperature of that machine goes up and up and up and up, so it melts your fat inside. It really gets hot, and it also helps tighten your skin. So we still got lots to do. This is also snatched, guys. This is snatched. Okay, which doctor do you use, cost breakdown, and would you recommend the procedure? So my doctor is Dr. Jazz. I forget his name. Dr. Jazz. Yeah, I really forget his name. Cost breakdown, said that already, 36,000. But I actually think that they're having a special. If it's still valid when I post this video, I'll put it up here. Would you recommend the procedure? Honestly, I have no regrets, and I feel like that says a lot. I have absolutely no regrets, but I can't say if I recommend or I didn't recommend because I haven't seen any results. But so far, I'm not getting out. But yeah, I feel like I'm really excited to see the results. I'm really excited. So that is us for now. If you have any more questions, let me know, and maybe we can do a part 2 and show all the love, and follow me on my Instagram, as well as on TikTok. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this segment, and let me know what else you want to see, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend, be myself and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me myself.